this is Vigna. This is my first ever YouTube video. So today I just wanted to talk about my US Masters journey. So my journey started around. I'm looking there because there's a mirror, so please don't mind. Anyways, coming to the topic. So I started. I actually wanted to go for the spring intake, but I was not able to do so because by the time I was able to go, most of the universities stopped taking the admissions. So I was a little bummed, but I was like, okay, maybe this is not the time. So this process started last year, 2023, around June, okay? And then I go to IDP, which is a very good consultancy. So I went to IDP and then I spoke to them and I told him, these are the things like I want to do and all. So basically what he does is that you'll have a counseling session with him, and I had the counseling session with him and he told me that, like, what are you interested in? So I was basically more interested in business analytics, MIS. So and then he asked me, like, do you want to, like, do you have any places you want to stay or something? So one thing I knew was I didn't want to stay in Texas or anywhere where most people are going. So that's one thing I told him. You know what, I don't want to go to Texas. I want to go to a different place where, you know, where it's going to be like different for me. And then he gave me, like, he provided me a few places, and then he asked me to go write my IELTS. And since I was taking analytics and most universities were not accepting GRE anymore, which was a plus point for me. And then so the first step for me was the IELTS. So IELTS, I think I wrote it in the month of July. I don't remember. So basically, the IELTS, you have like two exams. It's like, one is the where you go talk, and the next one is where you have to write, read, learn, all of that. Learn, not learn. I mean, like, well, like, execute things, whatever. But yeah, so I had my talking session at an hotel in Hyderabad. So I went there. It was just random talking with her. Like, I just spoke to her like I was myself. So in IELTS, when you're talking, they don't care about your opinions or anything. They just want to check how well you can communicate with them. That's all they check. So that was done. And then later, after a week, I had my writing, reading, and listening test. So I went there. Like, I think the exam was like 3 hours or something. I don't remember the exact timing. And then once we were done with the exam, they asked you to leave, like, one by one. So I left, and then I knew in my mind that I would get a particular score. And then I'm like, okay, fine. The first part is over, and also there was this other exam called as Duolingo, which was also being accepted by many colleges. So I decided to write that as well. And if you want to know how I prepared for IELTS or Duolingo, please let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you out with that. So that was that. And then I think a week later, I got my IELTS result, and it was a good result. I was expecting 7.5, but I got 7, which was pretty good score, um, according to my like my mentor in IDP. So I'm like, great. Then, but still, I was a bit upset because I was expecting 7.5, but I think I lost it. Like I got around 6 or something in reading, I assume. Uh, I don't really remember because it's been ages. So I'm like, fine. And then I was initially a bit sad, but then once I spoke to my mentor, he told me, it's a great score, so you don't have to worry much about that. So I'm like, fine. And then later, I went back to the consultancy and we had all these scores, and then you have to pay like a registration fee. Okay, my registration fee was around 7,000. So sometimes there is like a 50% off, so you get it around 3,500 as well. So after I did the registration, the next day there was like a 50% off, which I was really bummed about, but that's okay. And then with the scores and with the places, so few of the places which he suggested was Boston, New York, Washington. So what I did was like, I'm like, fine, let's give it a shot. Then I chose few colleges from these places. So from Boston, I applied for Northeastern University, and then I have also applied for Kent, Pace, and what else? Pace, Clark, and DePaul. These were the top 5 colleges which I wanted to apply for, and then I applied, and then once that was done, I started getting like notifications from these colleges. So I got through almost all colleges except for Pace, because Pace wanted GRE as well, but I was not willing to write GRE, so I kind of took light. And then Northeastern was the one which kind of like interested me more. So I did a lot of research, and I got to know that it has great opportunities, like it has co-op and all of that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna join that. And then so basically, even though I got like the admit letters from the other colleges, I only paid the tuition deposit or something for Northeastern, which I don't remember. If I remember, I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere. And then once that was done, it was like a mess, because now you have to wait. You have to wait. Like, so I still remember the date I have applied. So I have applied on September 14th, and then it took me like a month, like a solid 1 month. So on October 14th, I got the mail from the OGS, which is a part of Northeastern, which I will talk further when we talk about the college. So that was it. And then I was so happy. Like, there was a point where I was like, you know what, I'm done with Northeastern. I can't wait, because waiting game is really difficult, and you're not getting any notification or like anything. There was no response from them, so I was not sure like what was happening, like. So that was very I would say that was a difficult phase, like waiting. But finally, once I got the I-20, and then I had to submit the affidavit. I don't know how to pronounce it, guys, but yeah, whatever. That was done, and then you have to show the bank statement. So this happens, sorry, this part, like showing your bank balance or whatever, it should be done before you get your I-20. When you pay the deposit, right, with that they ask you to submit few forms, which includes your income and all of that. So I submitted the income. So for example, my first term's fee was around $35,000, including the tuition, like the living expenses. So you need to calculate into 1.5 and then show that much amount. So I did that, and finally I was able to get the I-20, and then so that was the first part. And once the I-20 was done, they keep contacting you, and then you just need to confirm that you're going to join or no, and all of that. And then as soon as I got the I-20 and everything, what I did was I chose the visa appointment thing. So firstly I chose the visa slot which I chose was for Chennai, both the biometric and for the interview, because there was no Hyderabad at that point of time, and I'm like, okay, fine, let's go with Chennai for now, because you can change the location later as well. And then later, by God's grace, I was able to change to Hyderabad and Mumbai. So in Hyderabad I had my biometric, and in Mumbai I had my interview. So this is how I was able to, select a college of my preference, and what all I wanted to go, like where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do. And I would say one thing, IDP is a very good consultancy, but they don't spoon feed. Okay, you have to do your things, you have to do your own things, which is a great thing, because you will understand how to do certain things when you're give when you're given everything to your hand. I don't think you value things. So when you do it yourself, you get the knowledge also, and you're able to help others. So that's one thing I've done. And shout out to Mr. Labib, who is an amazing mentor for me, and yeah, he thoroughly helped me, even though I had to do most of the things, and which I'm very grateful for. Like he made sure that I am able to do things so that I don't face any issue in the future, like, which was a great thing in my opinion. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any other queries in regards to my visa interview, how the college is, and how Boston is, and what you have to carry, and which flight is good, you can let me know. Just comment down, and I'll be more than happy to assist. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I hope I try to help at least one person here. And yeah, that's all. Have a great day, and all the best for everyone who is trying to come to the US. God bless you all. I hope you all get through and get all your wishes come true. Anyways, I see you guys soon.